Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on my channel. I'm Adam and this is Battle of the Beasts episode number 10 of the All Generation series. We're finally at episode number 10 and today I got an okay battle with a beast which I really like versus a beast I really hate.
Lovely.
I'll try not to show any bias here. Also, we've got a bit of a change when it comes to the stats.
Nanook the Snow Monster, one of Avantia's good beasts. Nanook's shaggy fur keeps her warm on the icy plains. She has piercing eyes and curved claws. The pounding of her massive feet can crack ice, though this loyal beast does her best to protect this part of the kingdom. Now, onto her stats. Enhanced strength, can toss beasts like Furno and Sepron through stone walls as well as withstand Arachnid and Yakarix. Furry thick hide, survives Furno's fire, collapsing caves and Yakarix's hits. Sharp claws and cold resistance make her one deadly opponent in the tournament.
Krestor, the crushing terror. This beast has the neck of a serpent coated in green scales with powerful legs and webbed claws that propel him through the water. Krestor's red eyes can search out prey in the gloomiest of depths. The beast's snaking coils can squeeze the life out of his victims. His other deadly weapons are the jagged spines along his back. They can shoot acid strong enough to melt flesh and bone. Now onto his stats. Headbutting swing, which can smash rocks. Clawed webbed feet. Underwater breathing, acid shooting spines that melt flesh, rock and bone. Thick scale hide. Can survive multiple rocks, constricting tail, camouflage, and agility, make him one deadly opponent in the tournament.
3, 2, 1!
Battle! Let's get into the fights. Let's think of the arena for these guys. So for the arena, I'm thinking of a certain, maybe a cold. Yeah, how about a cold lake arena? So we're just gonna do a little snowy lake arena, let's say. So it's gonna be cold for Nanook, but it's gonna be some water for Krestor. So as the chamber doors open, Nanook storms out into the hail that is raining down upon her. And Krestor goes through the water chamber, just making his way to the centre of the arena. He pokes his head out of the water and sees Nanook standing right there. He roars at Nanook. Nanook roars back. And what Krestor does, he swings his head round and just slams it directly towards Nanook. Nanook, using her enhanced strength, is able to just try and fight back from Krestor's hammer-like head, but she gets blown away by the actual force and she just falls back down. She's able to get back up just to see Krestor's head slamming down onto the ground. Nanook's able to roll out of the way and grab a rather large rock and chuck it to Krestor, in which Krestor just swings round and bats the rock to the wall of the arena on the other side of the arena, shattering it to smithereens. And Nanook goes to charge up towards Krestor to just tackle him and cut his airflow. But Krestor just dives down into the water, taking Nanook with him. And then what Krestor does is that, using his agility when it comes to underwater, he moves around, trying to shake Nanook off and smashing her against the walls. And using his claws, when she eventually comes off, he slashes at Nanook's fur and bites down on it, just drawing blood from Nanook, but also cutting the fur off as well. And got to the point where Krestor feels a bit of sympathy for Nanook, where he grabs onto Nanook by the leg with his mouth, biting into her, digging his claws into her, and just chucks her out of the water. She gets back up and realises that she's feeling very cold, and that's because she's losing some fur and she's also soaking wet, meaning the cold is just going into her a hell of a lot quicker. Nanook just tries to take cover from Krestor, how Krestor shoots acid up into the sky from the back of his neck, and it starts raining acid all over the arena, melting the snow and rocks away. Nanook's cover gets dissolved, and Krestor immediately sees her and shoots acid towards her. Nanook isn't able to dodge in time and just tries to take it. It dissolves more of her fur, and it gets to her flesh where she's feeling the pain, and her flesh is starting to dissolve away. She crumbles down to the ground. Krestor, realizing that he has the advantage, he gets out of the water, and using his 2 claws, he digs them into Nanook's back as she's lying face down on the ground, and just rips Nanook open, just tearing her bottom half from her top half. And Nanook's body becomes lifeless, and Krestor goes back to his chamber, satisfied with his win. So, with that, Nanook has lost, and Krestor has won.
Surprise, surprise.
This is a relatively short battle because it's obvious which piece is going to win. But, also, I did give it as much of a good fight as I can, even though it is a relatively obvious fight who would win. But round 1 fights normally are the shorter ones because, well, we know which one. Because, A, there's tons of them, and B, most of the matchups are pretty obvious who would win. So yeah, Krestor won, Nanook lost. If you think Nanook should win, please leave in the comments below why you think that. However, my decision is final, and Krestor is the winner. So with that, that's all for this time. If you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press the little notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.